Good afternoon. My name is Ryan Bono. Today I would like to take a small amount of your time and discuss some information about steel. I believe I'm a good candidate to talk about this subject because I have been in the steelworking industry for over 10 years now. I've dealt with all types of steel from regular 836 all the way up to exotic alloys like Hastelloy. My intentions are to help you learn not just about steel in general, but about the strengths and weaknesses, the price difference over other building materials, and the cutting and fastening process also. I hope you enjoy my presentation and get a better understanding for steel and its properties. The first thing I'd like to talk about is the strengths and weaknesses. Steel is without a doubt one of the strongest materials besides concrete. A half-inch piece of steel will have more structural strength than its equal wood size anytime. Therefore, modern-day skyscrapers are constructed more often from steel and not wood. Steel has allowed heights only dreamed about in the past. Steel can be formed into desired patterns and rounded radiuses with the proper equipment. Anything from small circles used for fire extinguishers all the way up to huge arches used on bridges and decorative building accessories. With that strength comes the downside of the weight. Steel is also one of the heaviest building materials, tipping the scales at 653 pounds for a 4x8 by half-inch steel plate. That is right at 20 pounds per square foot. Plywood, on the other hand, even though the type of wood can drastically alter the weight, it averages 28 pounds for a 4x8 sheet. That also averages at 0.875 pounds per square foot. Because of the weight in steel, in order to transport any decent amount of steel, the shipping rates are much more than wood. I believe the reason that steel is so strong and so heavy is because the molecules in steel are extremely compact. The molecules in wood are not near as dense as steel and also plays a role in its strength also. Getting enough material to build a small structure would take a large truck, a trailer, and a forklift for offloading. Another thing that steel has that wood does not is the ability to withstand the elements and personal wear a lot better. Wood, treated or not, will decay much faster than steel and will wear down from constant use extremely quick. Per square foot, steel is one of the most expensive building materials available. Once again, a 4x8 by half-inch sheet of the 836 steel plate is $293.76. That averages out to $9 a square foot, and that's not including shipping. Because not just a local hardware store carries it, there are many different places and reasons you would have to be shipped in. There is also a different size for many different applications that unless there's a steel mill locally, there's a good chance that it'll have to be ordered and shipped in also. I could go to the local Home Depot and get the same size sheet of plywood and it only cost me $28. That is right, 77 cents a square foot. That's quite a difference. Everything that is made from steel is more expensive. I believe this is partly because of the processes involved to make steel. It is a rather difficult, complex, and time-consuming process. Expensive machinery is needed to make the different thicknesses and lengths. I also think that the transport of steel, because of the massive weight difference, plays a role in the overall price too. Another thing that people don't take into consideration is the fastening process and what is needed to achieve a desired strength or look. With wood, you can have basic hand tools, a small amount of skill, and build just about anything you want. To do that with steel, do anything with steel, steel is involved. To cut steel, the cheapest way would be a grinder, but that grinder spins 11,000 RPMs per second. That is very fast and very dangerous, and is not the quickest whatsoever. Second quickest would be an oxyacetylene torch. Once again, pretty dangerous. Wrong mixture of chemicals, wrong gas in general. You blow yourself up, you don't have the necessary safety equipment on that torch, and you're going to blow your bottles up. You blow your bottles up, roughly that's a square block that could potentially be dead because not only from the blast but on the shrapnel from the torch bottle exploding. The quickest way would be a plasma cutting machine. It's a handheld plasma cutter. Shoots a very high electricity volt out the end of it, and it's basically a direct short, which you ground here, your handheld plasma being the positive, and you cut. Very high electricity, very, very dangerous. It's not something taken lightly. One wrong move with that and you'll last. A major drawback is the machine is very expensive. deals with high amounts of electricity. It has its very own power source, and most residential homes don't have. One wrong move with it, once again, could be your last. I don't know about you, but I don't preferably like getting shocked. I'm also very careful with this machine. Even though skill is needed with the previous methods mentioned, major skill comes with the fastening processes. There's two basic processes, welding and bolting. To bolt steel, it has to be a hole first. Thickness of material depends on how and what is used to make the hole. On thin steel, a regular drill could possibly be used. After a quarter-inch thickness, the process gets more involved. A magnetic drill or drill press is needed to make the hole because of the amount of force needed to go through the steel. Also, a metal steel drilling bit is needed to withstand the heat and pressure needed to bore through the material. Welding is where the serious skill comes in. Welding is not learned overnight. It takes many years to completely master. There are hundreds of different types of wire for a MIG welding machine. Each wire has its own purpose and its own certain kind of steel it welds. There's also stick, TIG, and laser welding also, once again with the same criteria as the wire. With all the cutting processes, fastening mentioned above, skill and knowledge is without a doubt needed. I hope you enjoyed my presentation today. I hope that there is a more understanding of the complexity of the transport and forming of steel. By now, the reason steel is chosen is certainly, in certain applications, should be a little clearer also. I also hope that there's a new respect for the steel working industry and the steel producing industry because of the daily dangers and tasks that they were mentioned. I also believe that there is a much better understanding of the strengths and weaknesses between wood and steel too. This concludes my presentation, and I hope you enjoyed learning about one of my favorite passions, the steel industry, the forming and fabrication of steel. Thank you very much.